So a slew of brand new concept arts for Anthem were recently revealed, and this one really caught my attention right here. This is official stuff, by the way. I'll show you the sources in just a moment, but this is like a snowy themed world here within Anthem. So this is cool. We'll talk about if this could end up in the game or not, but also there were some really cool concepts for Javelins, as you can see right here. Now, this could have evolved into something more like the Ranger that we have today, or perhaps it could eventually end up in the game. So some really cool stuff here to highlight and discuss. So, hey everyone, what's up? Open World Games here. Hope you all are doing good today. And yes, it's another double upload day for Anthem. I'm so hyped right now. We're going to be hopefully getting some more information down the road here very soon in the next few days is what's going on with the loot situation. I know that's always a big deal. But as for now, let's talk about this artwork. So this was posted by Tal Pelig, who says this: our Anthem game Art Station HQ Art Blast is officially up. Check out the killer art here at magazine.artstation.com. I'm honored to be a part of this incredibly talented team. And when you go into the artwork, it is insane. But let's drop on by the blog post here. So this is where the link leads us right here, and it's like a mashup of all the concept artists, from Bioware. You can see just how beautiful, like, they really nailed from concept to the actual game. Then, of course, this is the one we're going to be discussing in just a moment, but there's a bunch of other stuff in here as well, as you can see. I'm going to provide links in the description below, so you could just, like, browse through it, maybe make some of these as like your wallpaper if you want to, because they are really, really beautiful. Look at this one, how colorful these are right here. But yeah, let's go over to the snow world. So this is really cool. This could be like a snow region that is added to the game, of course. That would be so freaking awesome. Now, nothing is confirmed, but what we do know is that Bioware is very interested in adding to the existing map with a brand new region. So that is what we do know officially. But also, if you go exploring through the artwork, you can see some other environments that we have never seen before in Anthem. Perhaps this could also make its way into the game in time. You know, I'm talking about like way down the road, of course, because I think their focus going forward is going to be on adding, you know, strongholds, adding that type of content, the legendary missions and the cataclysms. Then eventually they'll get to expanding the world. But I did find this on one of the profiles. Let's first of all see who the artists are. We got to source out the artists, first of all. So we have Doe here, senior artist from Bioware. We have Patrick Carlson, who is a craft director, principal character artist at Bioware as well. He posted a bunch of brand new artists only like 10 hours ago. And then we have Sean Cassian, who's a 3D environment artist at Bioware Edmonton right here. And it's so cool, some of the stuff in here. And you can see some of the texture work related to Anthem. And I wanted to highlight something really important right now. So what I want to talk about is within his portfolio, he showcased some snow textures here, and this was 2 years ago when they would have probably been developing Anthem. Now, of course, he did work on previous projects with Bioware, including Dragon Age Inquisition, so maybe that was for that game. I didn't see that he worked on Mass Effect Andromeda. That did have a snow environment, but again, didn't look like he worked on that one. But it could very well be that they basically reserved some of the textures for a snow environment in the future. So that's a big possibility going forward. And man, I would personally love to see new biomes added to Anthem for sure. Because right now we have a very jungle-like environment. Of course, a lot of green. It's still beautiful in my opinion. It's like one of the most beautiful games out there currently. But it would be cool to see things like snow, desert, and so on and so forth. And they could add various weather effects to that as well, including blizzard conditions, sandstorms, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, it seems like the plan is to basically open up the world to new regions. But I did want to highlight a few other artworks here as well that definitely did pique my interest here. We're going to talk about those exosuits. So check this out right here. This looks like there's like 4 miniguns on this dude. So it would be interesting for sure to see the ability to take the Ranger and maybe, you know, have a new ultimate or something like that on your Ranger. That would be so freaking cool. Maybe this could be an all-new Javelin they add down the road. Let me know if you guys are more interested in new Javelins or modifying existing Javelins get to posting in the comments below. But we also had what this seems to be the Interceptor before he became what he is now. So that's my opinion on this one. But you can see how there are these like turrets that roam around the Javelin. So this could be an ability that comes to the game down the road. And I think it would be really cool to see something like this for sure. And then also there was this right here, this concept art. I think this is like early concept art of what Fort Tarsus was. And then of course they evolved it down the road, but just absolutely beautiful. And then we have this one as well. You can see this is kind of like really up there in the atmosphere for sure. As you can see the cloud cover down low, but some really cool stuff there. But also check this out. I think this is Jarl's Wrath that we saw showcased in the E3 demonstration, the first one that we saw, and it's dubbed the lightning gun. So it's dubbed a lightning gun, and there's another shot of it right here as well. And we need more unique weapons like this, like elemental-based weapons. A lot of the elemental stuff was actually moved to ability, so you can create combos. I think it would be cool if they had all new like elements like you've seen in Borderlands. They have many different elements like corrosive elements, slag, and that sort of stuff moved to the weapons, and then you can create maybe your own combos within those weapons, and then the abilities create combos too. So that's just a theory or an opinion I have on that one, something that they could do to really mix it up. But we definitely need more creative stuff going forward, in my opinion. But also there was this one as well. Check that out. I can't read the text. It's so freaking tiny right here, but it mentions charging up the shot right there. But it would be cool to see this as well. So next up we have a version of the Colossus. It's called the Heavy Sentinel. So this could potentially be something that comes to Anthem. Look at the arm. It almost looks like a Storm Colossus variant, doesn't it? Isn't that so freaking cool? Maybe that's like a Javelin concept in itself, like a Colossus Storm mixed together with the ultimate power. Let me know if that's something you guys would like to see in the future. So some cool stuff going on there for sure. And then there was this right here. It looks like, I think this is some Sentinels maybe with some Striders. It's called Strider Swamp Concept. That's the official name of the art piece there. But man, it would be so cool to see the Striders moving throughout the world. I feel like that's kind of missing, and a lot of you guys agree, especially since we did see Striders in the early E3 presentation, and they were clearly moving. A lot of you guys want to see also escort missions related to the Strider. Maybe you're escorting the Strider back to Fort Tarsus and stuff like that. It seems like when I asked you guys in a previous video, what do you want to see as free play missions, a lot of you guys were like, escort missions was like one of the #1 things mentioned by many of you guys, and I totally agree, because traversal in the environment would be so much fun. I mean, can you imagine what you could run into? You know, it would be an extremely dangerous mission. All right, so let's go over your top comments. Be sure to leave a comment down below. It could end up right here in a video, so let's do this. So first comment comes from Dominic, who says this is nice and all, but if all of this work needed to be done, the game should have been delayed and actually finished before being sold. You got 191 upvotes, and this is a response to Bioware's recent message about the state of Anthem, what's going on with the game, and a lot of you feel like maybe the game should have been delayed, and you know what? I totally agree with that. I think personally they got the game out before the Division 2. I think they're like, we got to release this game before the Division 2, no matter what. And of course, this is like Bioware's first undertaking with a shared open world. And I did get a lot of comments also about how, you know, Anthem is like Ubisoft's Division 1. You know, Division 1 had a lot of problems, and they had a lot of time to fine-tune up until the Division 2, and Division 2 has launched. And so far, that game is freaking amazing in terms of quality, by the way. I'm really enjoying my time with that one. But my opinion is you need a game that's working at launch, and they are really nailing down those issues one by one, but it is taking time. And the big issue, of course, isn't just the bugs. There's still bugs and stuff like that, connection issues, but also the loot situation. And, you know, I still have gotten legendaries lately. It just seems like it's very hit or miss within the community. Some people are playing 100 hours and barely getting legendaries. There's something going on that they need to definitely investigate going forward. We're going to have a loot update about that here in a couple days, it seems. All right, so Sabertooth420 says this: I appreciate all your updates and news on Anthem. Keep it up. Thank you, and 150 upvotes. That makes my day. Thank you guys so much for the support on the videos. For real, it really makes my day big time when I see stuff like that. Hope you guys are still enjoying the videos. And this is from Mortal God, who says this: man, that was brave on behalf of Bioware. Kudos to them. I would love to know when the next update is going live, though. Right now, playing Anthem feels like a rip-off, invested time and progress. So the next update would most likely be at the end of the month, in terms of an actual update, like to the game. Now, when it comes to Bioware speaking about the game, I am not too sure about that one, but it looks like we could be getting something, let me see here, in a week, because they're doing live streams every 2 weeks. So that could be what's going on there. So that was from Mortal God right there. Next up, we have Reaper74, who says this: connection issues, that is why me and my friends stopped playing. We both love Anthem a lot and want nothing more for it to succeed, but when we both have a few hours in the evening to play and spend most of the time getting error loading pilot data and connection to EA servers lost, messages, and also getting kicked to my desktop, it's very frustrating. Both of us can wait for loop patches and content with no issue. We just want the connection issues fixed as a priority. I will not be toxic or attack anyone at Bioware personally, but please fix connection issues. Both of us have stopped playing until the connection issues are fixed. Let me know how many of you guys are experiencing a lot of connection issues with this game. Now, what I have been experiencing is, like, I get into the game, load up with my group, and then someone drops out, you know, and then we try it again, and then they drop out again, then we try it again, and it stabilizes. Everyone's happy, and then from there we can just play. But that's been the experience for me personally with the connection issues. Definitely needs to be addressed and fixed. And then I haven't really been in quick play too much, but I've heard that that's also having issues, and Bioware is aware of those. And you guys saw EA help asking for help fixing that issue too. But yeah, guys, thank you so much again for the latest comments on the videos, and of course the love and support on the videos. Really appreciate it, guys, for real. Stay tuned for more news about all things Anthem and open world gaming goodness. You know, the news for Borderlands 3 is slowly wrapping up as we head into March. Late March, excuse me, because March 28th is going to be apparently the day they reveal something big related to Borderlands 3. So stay tuned. But guys, thanks for watching. I will see you next time, and take care.